Hey you lovely lot, Tony here as part of the Football Manager Therapy podcast. Now first of all, can I just say thank you so much for those people who do subscribe to the podcast and listen to the podcast, and of course follow this channel. As you know, here we are playing the Scandinavian Triple Crown challenge, and of course life at Ostersunds didn't go well. We're now at Helsingborgs, where things are going a lot better, to be honest, and I'm quite excited about the future and where we can hopefully get to. Now this episode is quite a long one, so I'm not going to talk too much at the start. What I will say, however, is if you enjoy the episode, please hit like, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the podcast. Any feedback you've got, please leave it below in the comments, and of course I will reply to everybody. But this is a cup special, so I'm not going to talk too much, so we're going to get into all the action. There's a lot to get through, so I hope you guys are ready for it. We've got a load of cup football, so let's sit back and enjoy Helsingborgs in the Swedish Cup. Hey everyone, how are we? And as we say, there's a lot to get through today, so I'm going to literally be spinning through a multitude of games. We've already played 3 cup games because that's how things work in Sweden. You play your cup games before you play anything else. So we kicked off our campaign against IK Sirius, and look at that, frosty pitch, blue markings. I mean, that's lovely, isn't it? You never really see that anywhere else apart from in Scandinavia. Now, of course, the end of the season we did quite well with Helsingborgs. It looked like all the players were playing for the new manager, me. I was hoping that was going to sort of follow into the new season and we can start building upon that. And I'm quite excited about what we can do, because I think the standard in quality we've got compared to Ostersunds is a lot better. So I'm hoping that we can do a little bit more and start to sort of really push on. 5 minutes into my season, of course, we can see the goal. So forgive me for thinking, great, we're going to have the same problems again that we had at Ostersunds. Now, thankfully, I don't think we're going to have that. We have brought a few players in. I'll talk probably more about them in the next episode, but this guy, as you've just seen there, touches it off to Henriksson, who's just smashed that in from the edge of the area. That, my friends, if you can see there, Veeb, is Lasse Weber, who we've got in on loan. Very excited about that. Cracking ball in there, which unfortunately didn't really amount to anything. Then, of course, we do, as you'd expect, regroup. But are we going to regroup quick enough? I don't know. You know, they're sort of coming back at us, and I'm starting to think that we might be a little bit lucky as the ball just sails past the post there. But, you know, that's fine. We rode our luck a little bit there. Here's Grandquist, as we said, who's the centre-half / director of football. Nearly got ourselves a second goal there, which would have been great. That would have put us ahead. As you know as well, for the Swedish, or maybe you don't know possibly, so let me just fill you in. This is kind of like a 4-team group competition that gets played. So you have 3 fixtures, then you sort of have another couple of friendlies, and then if you can move on, then of course you get into the quarterfinals and stuff. That's a great ball, and again, unfortunately, just missing there, which would have been a lovely goal again. So we've got a guy here, which is Rab. His Givovic here is there. He's Kaib, sorry. He's a player that we kind of, I don't want to say tapped up, but let's just say we used the media to our advantage to get him in, and I'm very happy that we did, to be honest, because he's a top quality left back, I think. So it was a position I wanted to really strengthen. So hopefully he'll do well this season. We'll focus a bit more on the incomings in the next episode. But this is just basically a sort of catch up, really, to show you where we're at and how we're playing. Pick that out, I suppose. It's a great goal. This guy, Afire, by the way, he scored against us last season as well. He sort of seems to be a bit of a thorn in my side, to be honest. But, you know, good player. We need to obviously defend better there. Giro brings the ball out now to Svensson, and look at that. Bang! Pick that one out. He looks like a cracking player, by the way, Svensson. So he's going to kind of be my linchpin, I reckon. So 2-2 in the opening game wasn't too bad. Then we faced Trelleborgs. And this, to be honest, was what I was kind of expecting and was kind of hoping for, really, when we took the start of the season. I thought we can build on last season's momentum and get this sort of performance. So Alm whips the ball in, Lasse Weber with a header, less than 3 minutes on the clock, and we're already in front. The home fans being treated to their new signings and sort of saying, look, this is how we're going to play. That's kind of what I was hoping for. really. So here's Kaib with a ball in, and he almost got lucky there, to be honest. Almost caught the goalkeeper off guard, but it would have been a brilliant goal that he scored. But never mind. These things don't always happen. It's fine. What we did do, though, however, was we kept going on. Here's Alm again, another good signing. I think 300 grand we paid for him, so I hope he's going to become a good signing. And look at that, just again keep the pressure on there. Ball's in, and then Jonsson with the header to make it 2-0. And again, a player that looks like he's going to be a good player for us. So just building is kind of all we're really hoping for at this point. I mean, look at lovely silky football. It just needed someone to tap that in at the back post. That should have been 3. That should have been a really, really lovely goal for 3. But unfortunately, again, sometimes we maybe are going to be riding our luck a little bit and sort of regretting chances that we miss, because again we are letting goals in. Good ball in at the back post, of course, the delivery's great, but again maybe need to get a little bit tighter with the marking. But what I like about this team is, however, we are quite attack minded, so we'll maybe go, right, we've conceded a goal, but then we'll go straight down the other end and we'll get ourselves another one. So kind of restored that buffer, which is great. Sort of took a bit of pressure off me, took a bit of pressure off the players, and kind of then allowed us just to settle back into it again. Like the players look like they're having a lot of fun, to be honest. And there's Kaib, of course, running down on the overlap, getting involved with Svensson here. Is he going to have a go? Yes, he is. He's going to have a go from the edge of the area, and he's going to bend it into the bottom corner, and the keeper's going to have no chance. So again, as I say, that's kind of an example of what Svensson can do. So I'm very excited about seeing how he works. So he likes to sort of get to the edge of the area, cut inside and ping the balls in, kind of like an inverted winger sort of thing. And we've got Henriksen again, who plays in the midfield with him. He is very partial to, if you cut the ball back, he will just blast it from the edge of the area. And sort of he's got a pretty decent shot on him for about 20-25 yards. So again, it seems like we've got some good firepower. Again, Gero then gets another goal. Little bit more direct than maybe I like to play personally, but it just seems to suit this team a little bit more. We are kind of playing with what looks like, to all intents and purposes, a 4-2-4. Again, that's just it's a poor goal to concede. Defensively, we still need to do a little bit of work, but we'll get there. It's fine. It's still early on in the season, but 5-2, I mean, you can't complain with that. And then this is where we're playing against GAIS. Svensson again with the opening goal. At first I thought it was a header, but it looked like it was a sort of volley when the ball came over the top of his shoulder. So very happy with that. Svensson then, and Kaib whips the ball in, comes back out to the edge of the area. Lovely pass, and look at that. Gero again, just floating around in the box. I mean, it's disallowed, but like the through ball was lovely, wasn't it? The through ball was very nice. So forgive me for sort of thinking more about like, oh, actually, we've got something a bit good to play with here. So whereas with Ostersunds, it was just there never seemed to be any attacking creativity. Maybe we seem to be very flat, which again I'll take the blame for. Of course I will. But I think this is the final episode. We'll talk about Ostersunds as well, because I think we are now into the official Helsingborg era of the podcast. And look at that. That's what I was saying before about pulling the ball back for Henriksen. He's on the edge of the area and he just wallops it. That's exactly. He genuinely just wallops the ball. Yeah, cracking. That's what you want from him. You just want a central midfielder to run up and just put their foot through it, don't you? And that's fine. That just creates another sort of dynamic to the attack that I'm really enjoying with this team and this setup. So I do think they are set a little bit more. I was going to say they're set more attacking, and they are, because they get caught out on the break. Like I do have players pushing up a little bit more. Maybe the fullbacks do seem to get forward quite a lot, particularly the left back Kaib, as you saw in the previous matches. Here he is again there, picking the ball up. He does like to sort of really drive on, which can of course leave us slightly open at the back, but it's again, it's something they'll work on. But you see obviously the whole team just teaming forward in numbers. And there's Svensson again with another brilliant goal. Just keeper touches it, I think, comes off the underside of the bar, bounces down the line, and it's just it's just that extra bit of quality that is now really starting to show, and a great ball in, causing all kinds of mischief and problems in the area. Penalty, Svensson misses. He can't score from 12 yards apparently, but he can score from everywhere else on the pitch. So that's where we're at. Those results led us to the quarterfinals of the Swedish Cup, and here we are against Helsingborg, and it should be a great game, to be honest. Players that are sort of maybe you want to look out for. So Alm is the number 13. He's the right winger. He was brought in from Helsingborg, as was Kastegren, the number 21 at centre half. Kaib, as we say, number 3, the right back, is a new player also. And I'm quite excited by this. I think we look like we should be, we look like we should be having a decent run, to be honest, in this game. I fancy our chances. I think it should be quite an open game. We're fairly evenly matched, I would say. So it'll be interesting to see what we do, which was bizarre because we nearly conceded after about 3 seconds. So that would not have been a great start. Good ball cleared by the defender back there, which is nice. Lovely little free kick there where no one's really watching. Here comes Kaib, nice little touch in. Giro back to Svensson. Kaib again. Here's Henriksen, put your foot through it, mate. Oh, unlucky. That's a sign of intent, isn't it? That's what you want. Okay, I'm just holding our shape now. It's all we've got to just keep our shape. Again, I like this though. We do seem to sort of sit, not rigidly. Oh dear. Oh, okay, that's fine. Not rigid. We're not rigid 4-4-4 or sort of 4-2-4 or whatever we are in terms of moving that defensive line back and forwards. But we can get bodies behind the ball when we need to. But sometimes, it does. It's not that perfect lineage that some teams have. Again, partly because of the attacking nature of how we're set up, I suppose. But Kastegren there, the new centre half, he's sort of settled in quite nicely as well. Just added a bit more steel to the defence. Joelton, of course, the goalkeeper, still looks like a good player. So I mean, realistically, I've not added a lot to the squad, but I've added in areas where I think we really needed a bit of help. What a goal that is! What a goal, Givovic. He was. This is interesting. Both him and Svensson were both being linked with AC Milan at one point during the summer. Offered them both new contracts because we obviously wanted them to stay. Put some minimum release clauses in because, again, we can't really stop them if someone like Milan comes in, but we don't want to be sort of not getting some money for them. But that's a cracking goal. A cracking goal from, I'm sure he's like 17 or 18 year old, this lad, Givovic. And again, that's all right. We'll take that. Giving us a nice little lead going into half time. Very happy indeed. And yeah, that's what you want, isn't it? Just a belting goal, absolute belting goal. We are getting played off the park though, I'll be honest. So I'm a little bit worried about that. We need to maybe start putting our foot on the ball a little bit and getting into the game, because it looks like we've just sort of hit them on the counter-attack or hit them on the break or got lucky or something, but I don't think... Oh, great save. I don't think 1-0 is going to be enough. Like, you'll know if you watch this channel, I'm all for making really obvious predictions. I'm going to say now, 1-0 is not going to be enough. We're going to have to get another one. Going to have to. Because like that, with 3 shots to their 10, it's worrying, isn't it? It is a bit worrying. Right, let's bring Sjöberg on for Alm. He's played alright, Alm, I think, but maybe we can just freshen it up a tiny bit. I think Sjöberg's maybe a little bit quicker. Just need to try and hold these players up. We don't want them to break down. That's fine. Just force them into errors. That's what we need to do. Just force errors. It's only been 10 minutes in the second half. I feel as though this is going to be good ball. Get it back in. It's just gone past it. I feel as though this is going to be a really long second half. I know we only play key extended highlights, but there seems to be a lot of highlights. I've got a feeling this is going to be a back and forth game here. I think obviously Elfsborg are going to have to push on a little bit if they want to try and get something out of the game. We need to try and do something to hold on to the game, or push on and put the game to bed. So it should be a very interesting second half. Ball's just knocked around the defence here by Helsingborg. He looks like a decent player as well, man. This Hummert. He covers a lot of ground. I saw him last season as well in one of the games, and again he just looks like a really, really good player. But I think he's possibly going to be a bit too expensive for us. So, great save, just cut open there. That's what we say about the defence. We need to really sort of drill in a bit more. Oh no! That's a bit worrying. Oh dear. Here's me saying Joelson looks like an alright goalkeeper, and he's just... Oh God, could you imagine if we'd have conceded from that? That would have been really, really bad. Got away with it though. Thankfully there's nobody following up on it. So here's Kaib. Gets the beating of his marker, puts the ball in, cleared away unfortunately. And now the problem is Kaib leaves a massive gap over at left back, doesn't he? He doesn't get back in time. He's very good going forward. But great save. Of course it is. Hummert, the guy that we said was a decent player. Of course he comes back. Why do I do this? I just jinx myself every single time. This guy's going to be alright. And then, he's the one that scores. Great save, first of all, from Joelson, of course. But yeah, can't quite get back up for the rebound. But, I suppose it's nothing less than they deserve, but it's still a bit frustrating. Yeah, Sherberg there nearly getting in on the act. Just wide, unfortunately. Would have been nice if he'd been able to hit the target. Should hit the target really from there, but never mind. Here's Gero. He's opening up the play. Here's Randrup back to Hendrickson. Landstrom, nice ball out there to Kaib. Look at that. Can't beat the first man. Just, come on. Need something better from there. Need something better. Really, really good play up until that point. So that's frustrating, isn't it? That's a nice ball. That's a great ball. Got to finish it. It's come off the underside of the bar and bounced on the line and been cleared. You've got to be kidding me. Like a minute to go, like 90 seconds to go, and that's bounced off the line and away. Great header, straight at the goalkeeper. Oh well. I mean, to be fair, it would have been in the grand scheme. Great save. Great save by Joelson. I was going to say, in the grand scheme of things, in terms of how the game's gone, we probably don't deserve it, but what two brilliant chances. Two great chances. And it might still be more. Go on, finish it. Oh, God. 3 great chances right at the end to win that. I can't believe it. Like, any of those chances would have been good enough. I don't know what to say. Because it's not like they were like even half chances either. They were great chances. Here he comes. Straight at Joelson. That's fine. That'll do. I'm going to be looking at the clock now. Extra time, man. And I've already used subs as well, so I'm starting to think that they're going to... And it's early in the season, so it's like these players aren't even going to be fully fit. And we're now expecting them to play 120 minutes of football, which, again, against a team who've really sort of battered us, to be honest. And now we're expected to have to try and step up in extra time, having just missed a couple of 3 great chances to win the game. Oh, no, you stupid idiot. You stupid... that's Kaib. That's a ridiculous tackle. Oh, man. Oh. There's that Hummet again. What a daft free. What? Like, what's he thinking? Is the question, I suppose, really, isn't it? Like, why is he diving in? Right, you're going to have to make up for it now. Well played, by the way. That's good. Oh, I mean, sometimes decision making in this game, not just in this game, but by the players, is questionable, and going to ground like that is it's only going to end one way, isn't it? Really. And I've now got a lot of work to try and do with what we've got now. 10 minutes maybe of extra time. 10 minutes of extra time. Oh, there's a lot of space there. God, Lasse Weber. You open up those aged legs of yours. Oh, straight to the keeper again. Have we got anybody else? We haven't really got anyone on the bench that can change it, to be honest, but maybe try and sort of push up a bit, maybe force a few. I suppose, just get it high up in it and try and sort of grind it out somehow. But it's going to be a shame if we lose this off the back of a penalty. Oh, he's been robbed. Oh, come on. Well played, good, well won back. Nice ball. No, not nice ball, terrible ball. In fact, well, nice ball to their player, but awful ball if it was to one of ours. Come on, get the ball. Come on, Svensson, move it around. Great ball that is. Again, we're just lumping balls forward now, aren't we? There's no sort of real sort of consideration for where we're putting it. We're just getting it forward, hoping for the best. Here goes Giro, though. He's picked up on it. That's not a bad little bit of play. Has gone through. Yes! Yes! Sjöberg, you absolute beauty, you. I told you there's a reason that we brought you on. Nice. Nice little bit of sort of ricochet, bouncing, don't know what's going on here. That Landgren's actually just blasted the ball off Weber. Somehow it's then come back to him. He slipped it in. Sjöberg's running on the outside. Right, 2-2. That'll do. That's better. Anyway, that is better. Still need a lot. Still 20 minutes to go. Like, I don't know how much. I don't know what else we've got. Another 20 minutes of this? Oh, it's gonna go. I think there's more to this tale, isn't there? This is not going to be just settled like this. It's going to take. Oh, great save. I think there's going to be either going to be a mistake or a piece of skill, and I don't know who it's going to be for, but I can't see this being. Oh, Joelson handles it on the line, keeps it on the line. That's fine, good. How is it only half time in extra time? Like, how? This is like the longest game we're going to play in a long time, I think. Just feels like everything that, like, every single time the players touch the ball, it's classed as a highlight. So, like, if you've paid to watch this at Helsingborgs digital stadium, then you've had a great day, to be honest. Because this has been a belting match. But for me on the sidelines and for the players out there, not so much fun. Not so much fun. But for the neutral watching it, brilliant entertainment. This is what Swedish Cup football is all about. Quarter-final. There's a place in the semi-final at stake here. We need to grind it out. Come on, 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go. I'm starting to think that maybe... I don't know, maybe... Do I think we can win it? Do I think we can win? Maybe. Oh, you've got to be... Oh! How have we not finished that? How? Oh... Right, 2 seconds ago, I thought we were going to win this, and now that's going to be the moment, isn't it? That's going to be the moment. Come on, get the ball back in. Corner, that's fine. No, goal kick. Oh dear. I can just see this now. We've been here before, haven't we? We've been here before. We know exactly what happens. 31 shots they've had. We're getting absolutely murdered here. Oh man, like we are lucky to still be in this game. Seriously, I know we've had some great chances to win it, but we are. They should have been about 8-0 up by now. Oh God, there's another one goes begging. It's like if this was like a fight, then you'd be saying to the referee just ring the bell, innit? Like, just lost possession, right? Hold on to it. That's all you do. See the game out now. Seconds to go. Don't do anything silly, Joelson. I mean, when I said don't do anything silly, I mean don't give it to the opposition. Come on, just blow the whistle, ref. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Come on. Don't blow the whistle. Keep going. Go. Now you can blow the whistle. Well, penalties. Penalties. Oh dear. I'll be honest. I'm not massively confident with penalties because if you watched my Kaiserslautern video, actually, oh God. I was about to say, if you watch my Kaiserslautern video where we play Wolfsburg, I go into this match in penalty, and we have penalties, and we are in the 3rd division, and we take Wolfsburg to penalties, and it doesn't work well, and it's the only penalty shootout I've got on YouTube so far, and I hope it's the only one that has a defeat attached to it, but you never know. You never know. That's the problem with penalties on Football Manager. You genuinely can't control it. You genuinely can't control it. So there's nothing to sort of... I'm just sitting here watching this, going, yeah, whatever. Like, it'll just be whatever it be's. And... Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it. Right. Come on, Giro. Put us ahead. Put us ahead. Come on. Yes. Right. Pressure's on them now. Frick. Let's see what you've got, shall we? Saved it! Oh, he saved it! Joelson saves it. So, hang on. If I'm thinking right now, we've just got to score. We've just got to score this. Really? Yeah. We scored Svensson. Oh. Everything's on Svensson. You'd want it to fall. You'd want him to take it. You'd think, right, Svensson's your man. Stick it on that. Come on, put your name in lights, mate. You've got to be kidding. You've got to be kidding me. What? Oh, for God's sake. How's he put that wide? The one player out of this team, I'd be like, oh, yeah, stick it on him. I mean, bloody Henriksen's already missed as well, so... Oh. Right, so they've scored again. Sherberg, right, you've already got us out of jail once, Sherberg. Come on, get us out of jail again. That'll do. Nice, in the bottom corner. But it's just sudden death now, isn't it? Just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Hendrickson for them. It's like a slow walk by the goalkeeper, innit? Oh, great penalty. Here's Landgren. Come on. Oh! He's seen it saved. And now it's them. This to finish it off, isn't it? This is the one that'll finish it off. Olsen. Come on, Joelson. It's all down to you, mate. You've got to save this one. You've got to save it, otherwise we're out. He saves it! Yes! Oh, this is what we've come for. This is the content we're after. Randrup. Oh, for God's sake! Why? Oh. It's there. It's literally there in the palm of your hand to win the game. And then that happens. Firing it over the top. All over. Of course it is. Right. I mean, fine. You know, suppose stats-wise we weren't really expected to win. Yeah, penalties are always disappointing, but never mind. I suppose we can focus on the league. That's probably the main thing, isn't it? Get back to that. Start putting some performances in. But anyway, we'll lick our wounds. We'll come back. That's kind of all we can do, really. Next episode, we'll go through a bit of a breakdown of some of the players we brought in there. We'll go through some league games. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, please hit like, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the podcast, and of course, any comments and feedback, please leave them below, and we will, of course, get straight back to you. I hope you've enjoyed it, and of course, we look forward to seeing you on the next video. So we'll see you guys very, very soon.